GPS is looking for the three little rascals that robbed the bank. These are the three little rascals right here that robbed the bank. Here you go.
Three-person bank robbing crew now in custody, and all three are under the age of 17. The youngest suspect is just 11 years old.
And so how were the so-called little rascals able to rob a bank in the Greenspoint area? ABC 13's Jessica Willie live with the details on this one tonight. Jessica
Willie.
Yeah, those three boys were brought here to the Harris County Juvenile Detention Center after their arrests, where they will face a judge who will decide whether they will remain in detention or get to go home with their parents as this case moves forward. While it's unlikely the 16-year-old could be certified as an adult, the Harris County Sheriff's Office says they are boy bank robbers. Their age is what's striking.
This must be like the first 11-year-old to rob a bank.
This is one of the first times I recall seeing that.
The trio, so young the FBI called them Little Rascals last Thursday, releasing photos and guessing they were between the ages of 14 and 18. Today announcing their arrests and revealing their young ages, just 16, 12, and 11 years old.
The age of the younger two who have been alleged to have done this, that's a bit unusual for a bank robbery.
According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, the three boys passed a threatening note to a teller at this Wells Fargo on the North Freeway and West Road. They were believed to be armed and got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. Once the surveillance photos were released, the sheriff's office says tips started coming in. Two of the boys' parents came forward. The third boy was handled by law enforcement and recognized. The sheriff's office says they recovered a weapon and a distinctive item pictured in one of the photos. They are charged with robbery by threat.
They are entitled to have...
Shout out to the parents for bringing in the two.
Have a detention hearing almost immediately.
Mike Schneider is a retired juvenile district court judge.
I was thinking either this was very low in sophistication or maybe an adult had something to do with this. This is not an uncommon thing because kids have punishment that's less severe. It's not uncommon for adult offenders to get them into to commit crimes.
Investigators will not say if the boys acted alone. Because they are minors, we are not identifying them. If the allegations are proven true, they could face probation or juvenile prison. Schneider says the goal is rehabilitation.
You certainly want to have someone learn about these consequences before they're an adult.
Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All they need is a program. They just need a little program out here. We need to tell them no, you don't rob banks. This is not what we do in the great United States of America, and you just need to go to school and come home and do your homework and become a doctor and a lawyer. That's the speech that need to be given to the 11 and the 13, well, the 11 and the 12-year-old, but the 16-year-old, we need to put him in prison, right? We could charge him as an adult.
All right, Rashi, thank you. Now, the Houston FBI office says these three young kids you see here are in custody after allegedly robbing a bank during spring break. Yes, you heard that right. These are kids. That's why we have to blur out their faces.
And this is why school need to be year-round.
Because they're only 11, 12, and 16 years old. It's a big talker on Fox26Houston.com. Fox's Sherman DeSell joining us now live from the FBI office with some public reaction.
You say the kids need a hug. Now, you got to ask yourself, right? Watch it. You got to ask yourself this right here. If I'm a bank teller and the kids walk inside the bank and they pass me a note and I read the note, say, give me some money, put all the money in the bag. If you hit the alarm, I'm going to kill everybody in there bit. And now I look and I see that there is the little bit of churn. Do you get them the money? I probably have to buck the jack.
Yeah, Anthony, you know, you and I looked at each other like, what? What are we talking about here? They've been named the Little Rascals by the Houston FBI office, but we're not sure if Alfalfa and Spanky will participate in these type of activities. So according to the FBI office, these three young gentlemen allegedly walked into a Wells Fargo bank in the Greenspoint area last week during their spring break, demanded money, We're not sure of how much money they got away with, nor if they used a weapon, but they have been caught after their...
If they got away with money and did not use a weapon, the bank teller has something to do with it. Shout out to D-Boy Smash for being a member for 3 months. Oh, hell, that happened. He said it's only gonna get worse out here. He said that's why I keep that fire as a second skin. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to do something. Somebody.
These faces were posted on social media last week, and they're facing some local robbery charges. So we're asking some people around town if they think the parents should be held responsible for the crimes committed by the kids allegedly. Here's what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
My mama whooped my ass.
He said, man, my mama whooped my ass.
They have to be held responsible somehow, I think. I mean, that's hard. It just depends on, I guess, what's happening in the household.
The circumstances.
Yep.
Since somebody has to take the fall for it, but I think it's a large stretch to make the parents get, have to do something about it, get in trouble about that.
It's a long stretch for the parents to be held accountable. Is you serious? They went inside a bank and robbed the bank. What do you mean it's a stretch? What's wrong with us?
You mad at my son? Yeah. But I'll be like, son, how did you get away?
Right.
You need to figure it out.
I'm trying to figure something out. How did you get away? Just let me know how you get away, and I can figure out the rest with you. We gonna have a master plan when you come home. You hear me? Nah, but let me stop playing.
He said, let me stop playing. He dead ass serious. Like, I will also be serious too. How the hell did you do that, son? Shout out to D West, the best, for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. And if you would like to join the player, click the join button right up under what you watching right now and become a part of the fam.
That ain't right, y'all young ones. Don't be doing that.
Look at it, but that's what you're supposed to say on national TV. That's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, don't do that. On a more serious note, it could have been a lot more dangerous. So we wanted to ask you to tell 26, should the parents of children involved in crimes be charged? You can vote now right now on fox26houston.com. But right now, it's saying yes at a whopping 59% versus no, and a 30% of you say it depends on the crime. So you can go to Fox.
They told you what the crime is. It's a bank robbery. What do they mean? They asked the question on, do you think the kids or the parents should be held accountable for the bank robbery? The people, 30% of you fools said it depends on the crime. It's a bank robbery. I don't understand.
26houston.com and vote right now. We'll share more results in the next hour. Reporting from the FBI office, Sherman DeSalle, Fox 26 News.
That's what's up. Shout out to them kids for thinking about some money. Do y'all understand that it has to be I would say one of them or two of them or three of them maybe having some parenting problems. Maybe they can't get them J's that they want or something, or maybe they can't get like the PlayStation 5 or something. Maybe it is monetary problems at the crib like that right there for all three of them to agree, yeah, we finna go rob a bank. Kids typically, if they pretty much get what they want with some good grades or something like that right there, and or they peoples or parenting or guardians have a few dollars, they will say, I don't need to rob no damn bank. I get money from like my parents, stuff like that right there. So it's sounding to me as if there may be some monetary problems at the crib, and or maybe just kids being kids, but these kids, they need to be held responsible out here in these doggone street. At least take them down to the county. At least, listen. You got to do a scared scrape. They should have took their ass down to the jail, put them behind bars, and don't talk to them or nothing like that, and just close the door and just let everybody in the juvenile spot talk crap to them and all that fly stuff, scare the hell out of them. You know what I'm saying? Something like that right there. Y'all youngins should not be out here acting in this manner. For real. This is a teachable moment. Do not do this fly shit. But I want to talk to the bank teller. I want to know, did they have a gun? And when you read that damn letter, did you automatically get all scared and shit like that right there and just going to grab the money and you grab the dope bag? Well, you grabbed the bag and you just went to stuff and shit and you's a fool. And that person need to be fired. Moving right along. Ain't gonna be much of you.